Well, in today's globalized business environment, understanding cultural differences and etiquette is crucial for success. This interview with Eden, an international sales manager in the export industry, explores different aspects of working with clients and partners from different cultural backgrounds. Ethan shares his experiences and some insights, highlighting the importance of cultural awareness in building strong business relationships.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, Eden. Could you tell us about your background and your current role, please?
Sure, I've been working in the export industry for about a year now, specifically with a company that exports marmalades. And my roles involve managing international sales and relationships with clients from various countries.
Well, that sounds fascinating. Given your experience, let's divide into some specific areas related to working internationally. Is that okay for you?
Sure,
Tell me, how important is understanding etiquette when you are working with clients or partners from different cultures?
it's crucial because etiquette varies a lot from country to country. For instance, in some cultures, it's important to address people by their titles, whereas in others, first names are more appropriate. So, understanding these differences help in building rapport and showing respect.
That makes sense. Could you give me an example of a situation where understanding cultural etiquette made a significant impact on a business relationship?
Absolutely. I once worked with a client from Japan where business etiquette is very formal and respectful. And I started off our meeting by shaking the hand and addressing them by their title and surname. So that immediately set a positive tone, and this attention to detail showed that I respected their culture, which helped to build trust and a strong foundation for our business relationship. So understanding uh, and adapting to these cultural nuances make a profound difference to how well you connect with clients and partners from different countries.
Okay, okay. What have you found to be the preferred communication channels in your experience?
So I think email is generally a universal tool. However, preferences for phone calls, video calls, or in-person meetings can vary from person to person and culture to culture. So, for instance, when I was doing business with a client in Japan, I noticed that they highly preferred face to face meetings. So, I made sure to prioritize face to face meetings within our business relationship, and they believe that that helped to establish a deeper connection and build trust rather than email and virtual calls. So, understanding this cultural difference, I made sure to prioritize that, and it significantly strengthened our business relationship.
That is really interesting, Eden. And how do cultural differences impact working in international teams?
So, it can be both challenging and enriching. Some different cultures have different approaches and various different approaches to hierarchy, decision making, and teamwork. So, some cultures value consensus building, while others may prefer a more directive approach where there's one person leading the team. So, understanding and navigating these differences is key to effective collaboration.
And how do you conduct meetings with international clients or partners?
So for this, preparation is key because in different cultures they do it differently. Some people will like to have a small chat before, and some people just get straight to business. So preparation is key, and before a call, I will always do research about the different cultural norms around business meetings in that country, and also generally understanding who is the decision maker or who are the decision makers, and making sure that everybody gets a chance to voice their opinion is very important.
Okay, how do you approach resolving differences of opinion in an international context?
Well, for me, it's very important to listen actively and carefully and understand the underlying cultural values. Because in some cultures, confrontation should be avoided at all costs, and other people manage it differently. So, generally, finding a common ground and focusing on the objectives of the meeting will help you guys find a level ground and
Can you tell me about your negotiation style and how it changes based on cultural factors?
So I tend to be flexible because in some cultures negotiations is more about building relationships before getting down to business, whereas in others it's about the details and contractual obligations. So adapting my style to the cultural context helps in achieving better outcomes.
That's really insightful, Ethan. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and also perspectives on working international business. I really think that your experiences highlight the critical role of cultural understanding in international business, from adapting communication channels to respecting cultural etiquette and adjusting to different negotiation styles. Being culturally aware can significantly enhance business relationships and outcomes. Of course, effective international collaborations requires flexibility, preparation, and a deep appreciation of the diverse ways in which a different culture or country operates. Your insights provide valuable lessons for anyone looking to succeed in the global market. Thank you so much.